right now. I have a special guest. He's from Utah. So can I get some F in the chat for that shit? How's Utah, man? It's rough.
It's Idaho to the south. It's no different.
I know Idaho's just as bad. I can't even say anything about it. So this is going to be one of our first guest speakers to talk about a bad date, and I thought it would be the best option to have a male story because we've heard so many female stories, and we're always getting a male's perspective on what could have been done and this, and that. I think it'd be great to get a bad date because it was the female's fault, and then we can go from there. We can make the fucking girls figure that shit out. It's the best kind of content for me. Just sit back and fucking listen to them hash it out. So what we're gonna do, Chance, is I'm gonna have you get started. I may interrupt you and do all that garbage just to make this interesting, because I don't know how long this story is, and I also want to know all the details. So go ahead and start. Go ahead and start whenever you're ready, man.
There's a lot of details.
All right, go.
So there was a concert in town, and I bought 2 tickets for me and a date that I previously had, but she had other plans to come up, so she canceled on me, which is no big deal. I understand that.
What was the concert?
But I matched.
What band?
It was Granger Smith. It was country.
Oh, gross.
But
okay.
I matched with this girl on Tinder, and we were talking back and forth for a few days. No big deal. And I asked her to the concert.
So do you think a concert is a good first date, or was it a outdoor concert, indoor? What was it?
Outdoor.
It was an outdoor. And you think that's a good first date option?
I do, because you're surrounded by people, so you're in a public place, so you don't have to worry about being kidnapped like that.
by her.
But well, for her perspective, you don't have to worry about
for sure.
the guy being creepy or anything like that. Public place, you're out with people. There's food, there's drinks. I think it's a good first date, and you're enjoying a live music venue.
Yeah, no, I love live music dates. But I've never done it as like a first date. That's a lie. I have done it as a first date. It didn't go well. But that's a story that I'm not willing to tell if anyone's listening. But yeah, okay. So you think a good first date's a concert? So I mean, are you guys conversating? Did you even get there?
Yeah, we got her.
Okay.
Like I said, we talked. We matched on Tinder. We talked for a few days. I thought she would enjoy it. I needed a date because I had an extra ticket, so I asked her. She said yeah. So I asked if she wanted me to pick her up, or if she wanted to meet there. No big deal, because like I said, we matched on Tinder. This is the first time we're actually hanging out. So
how far out is
she's
the
like,
concert? Or the show,
from her,
or the venue, or whatever.
From her place, I want to say it was probably about 40 minutes out or something like that. That's taking the freeway.
Drive, dude, for some bitch you never met.
I was going to the concert regardless. I just didn't want to waste the ticket.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's a long time to be in a car with someone you don't know. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hold up.
So already not off to a good start. I know they're gonna pick this shit apart. Okay. So you're in the car, you're driving to the venue, right? You just picked her up?
Yep.
Okay.
So she lived in an apartment complex, but instead of giving me her apartment, she just told me to meet her up front at the entrance to the complex.
That's smart on her part.
Which I thought was kind of strange.
No, that's smart on her part. She doesn't want you to know exactly what she doesn't know you. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I pick her up. We start driving down the freeway, and we're chatting up the way, getting to know each other better. She told me that she's only lived in Utah for a few weeks, and pretty much she said that every week she's lived in Utah, she's been in a car accident. So she's been in like 3 or 4 car accidents so far.
So she's been in here for a few weeks and she's gotten into 3 car accidents.
Yeah.
You should have
The week
just pulled her
before.
over and kicked her out of that goddamn car. Where
I
is she
kind of thought I
from?
should.
Where is
She
she
was from
from?
California.
Oh yeah, see that's Californians, dude. We're trouble. Californians are trouble. Okay, so she's been in an accident every week.
Yeah. And the week before the concert, she was hit by a car while she was in a crosswalk. So she's currently in pain, got a bad back and everything like that. She's on medication. But as we're driving up, our freeway takes a detour through a mountain canyon. And as I'm going through the canyon, the construction signs are popping up. So I merge over to the one lane that's open, and traffic stops. And as I'm stopped, somebody behind me was not paying attention.
No
Ends up
fucking way
rear-
you got you got into a car accident.
ends up rear-ending my car, giving me and her both whiplash. I get out of my car,
Like terrible.
make sure the dude that hit me. Well, we both already had bad backs, but my back acted up because I have some pinched nerves in my back, and she said she was in pain, but I made sure she was okay, able to walk and everything like that. And then I get out of my car, go see if the dude that hit me is all right. He's all right. We do the whole insurance exchanging thing.
Wait, so pause for 1 second. So this bitch it's now on her fourth week, and she's now in her
fourth car accident.
Fourth car accident. So is there not like just a little just like that little like angel on your shoulder or that devil on your shoulder telling you like this bitch had someone following you, like to get like you know what I mean? Like I don't like. Well, that wouldn't even make sense. Like some dude hits you from behind, like it would be their fault, so they'd have to pay. I don't. Is this bitch bad luck, or is she really trying to scam people? I don't. This is weird. 4 weeks, 4 car accidents.
Well, worst case scenario, I don't know if I should say this on the internet, but I have a concealed carry, so I always have my gun with me. So
yeah, no, I got you. Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I can handle myself, but
yeah,
I thought it was kind of weird and
was her
kind
name
of
by any chance Murphy?
ironic that. What was that?
Was her name by any chance Murphy? Because this
No.
bitch has Murphy's law written all over her too.
But I thought it was kind of ironic that as we were talking about her being in car accidents, we get in a car accident.
You got hit. Yeah. Stupid.
But I get back in the car and ask if she's all right, make sure she's okay, ask if she still wants to go to the concert, and she's like, yeah. So we end up going to the concert, and it's up on a mountainside, and she's wearing a tank top and some shorts, and I ask if she wants me to bring my jacket, trying to be a gentleman and everything like that, so she has some, in case it gets cold, she has something warm to wrap around her. Trying to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
Because we just got in a car accident, so I want to make sure everything's all right. End up having a good time. We have a few drinks, some food. I take her back home.
So the show, what was it? Just a couple hours?
Yeah, I won't say that. I'll say it was about 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Because there was an opening band and then the main act.
And you ate at the venue?
Yeah, they gave us free food.
Was she drinking?
She drank, and I had 2 beers.
Mm-hmm. Did she get like buzzed, sloshed? Was she just kind of hanging out?
I don't want to say buzzed.
A little buzzed?
I wouldn't say she was like hammered, but she was drinking pretty good.
And it didn't seem like there was any like speed bumps. You guys seemed like you were having a good time.
I thought we were.
Like, what did you guys? Did you even like have time to talk? Like when you weren't eating, like listening to the show, or?
So we got there early, and then we went and had dinner there, and that's when we talked and everything. We started getting to know each other better.
Just small talk.
And then, small talk. Ask about what we were into and stuff like that. Pretty much first date conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And we go to the concert. We sit. I tell her to pick a seat anywhere in the concert because we had front row seats. So I tell her she can pick wherever she wants to sit.
Well, you actually had like the front row seats, or was it just like general admission?
It's basically like the pit, like the first 10 rows.
Yeah, okay. I
had access to.
Yeah.
But I told her to pick anywhere she wants to. So she picked some seats. We sit down, chat for a little bit. And then me personally, I had a backstage pass to the concert. So I get to go back and meet the band and everything like that, meet the lead act, the lead singer, Granger Smith, come back and we chat for a little bit more. Then
Wait, you
he
left
comes up
her?
on stage. Yeah, I had to because I was the only person with the backstage
Oh
pass.
no! Oh no! You were gonna fucking skim right past that, dude.
I told her,
No, you were
hey,
gonna
I have a
skim right past
backstage
that.
pass.
You were about to tell me we had a good time and then I took her home. That's where you started. You didn't even fucking tell me that you went backstage and just left her. Like how long did you leave her? How long were you backstage?
Like 20 minutes. Not that long.
I don't know
I
about
stood in
that,
line,
dude.
got an autograph, and then went back to her. And I brought her a drink when I came back.
Okay, continue. I mean, I'm telling you right
I,
now,
I
like
told her,
that's probably like a factor.
hey, I told her when we got in the car together, when I first picked her up, hey, I have a backstage pass. I'm gonna be leaving you for a little bit. Is it all right? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. But
Okay,
she
so
knew ahead of time that I was doing it. I didn't just say, hey, I got to go do this.
like right before you did it, so you told her well in advance.
Yeah, I told her well in advance that I was going to go do this. And she's like, that's fine.
Well, did she just say it was that was fine because you guys were already there?
No, I told her as soon as I picked her up that I was doing this.
Okay,
Like, we were
okay,
still in her apartment complex
okay,
when
and
I told her this.
you hadn't even started driving yet.
No.
Okay,
And I
okay,
also
okay,
told
okay,
her
okay.
when I asked her out, hey, I have an extra ticket because plans got canceled. Would you like to come with me? So she knew that she was not the first person to go, my first person to ask.
Yeah.
So
Okay. 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 Okay.
I think I did okay.
Okay. I think.
I didn't just
Well, I
throw
didn't
it
know.
at her
Like
saying,
you made it
hey,
sound like you didn't tell her, and then like right before you did, you were like, "Hey, like, good luck. I'm gonna go fucking.
oh no,
I'm gonna go backstage."
no.
Okay. So you went
Yeah, I
backstage.
told
You
her
came
well
back,
ahead.
bought her a drink. What happened next?
We finished the concert, uh, drive back down drive back down to her house. I walk her out of my car to the entrance to the apartment complex
Mm-hmm.
because again she didn't want me to know where she lived because the way I was raised, make sure they get to their door, make sure they're safe.
So you walked her to her door.
So I did not walk her to her door because she
Oh,
wouldn't
you
let me.
you waited. You waited to see that. Okay, you waited to see if.
I walked her from my car to the entrance of her complex and made sure
Okay.
she was in her complex fine.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said, being a gentleman, trying to make sure it was a good time, make sure she's safe.
Mm-hmm.
But later, the next day, I file with my insurance company about the accident and told them that I had somebody in the car with me. And they say, well, we need her to call us so we can get her side of the story and everything like that.
Yeah, witness. Yeah, witness statement. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I text her, told her what was going on, and she says that she had a terrible time on the date. She doesn't want to hear from me again, and that she refuses to give her story to the insurance company and that I need to delete her number.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So, like, do you think? Wait. Hold on. Let me wrap my mind around this. So, did you were you talking to her at all before this, like about the concert, like or anything like that, or was this like the first time you texted her since that night?
This is the very next day
And
after
it's
the
the
concert.
and it's the first thing that you text her,
Yeah,
and she didn't
because it was
seem
first
to,
thing. What was that?
and she didn't seem to have any sort of inclination that the date went terribly wrong.
No, I didn't think so.
And you
I
guys,
asked her when I walked her, like, hey, did you have a good time? She's like, yeah, I had fun. I'm not really into country music, but I enjoyed his music. It was really fun. It was really interesting.
okay, and you guys didn't make out or nothing.
No, I
Hmm.
don't kiss on the first date.
Why? Is that a Utah thing?
Well, No, that's a me thing. If the girl initiates the kiss, I'll kiss on the first date, but I won't go out of my way to initiate the first kiss.
That's a little conservative.
That's
Don't you
just a
think
me
that?
thing.
Well, yeah, but don't you think that she's maybe waiting for you to do that?
I mean, she might have been. She's from California. You guys are kind of wild.
We're not wild, dude. We're just a little more. We're not as constricted when it comes to any of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't kiss her. That's not something that you do. It's a little weird. I'm not going to press you on that. Did you want to?
Yeah, yeah, she was cute. She looked cute. I thought I had a good
That
time.
sounded like a fucking no. So did she seem like she was lingering a little
It
bit?
wasn't like a hard no.
It wasn't a hard no. It was a
Yeah,
like she's a 6 and I'd smash kind of thing.
yeah.
Oh my
That's a
God.
good way to put it.
They're gonna tear this apart. Okay, so did she seem like she was lingering a little bit, like maybe waiting for you to make a move, or was she just like, all right, I had a good time and like cut and run?
I wouldn't say she ran, but
Well,
she's
no,
like,
you know
hey,
what I mean. You know
I
what
had
I
a good
mean.
time.
Like, I had a good time.
Yeah.
And just walked away. It just didn't seem like she was interested in taking it any further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like, hey, it wasn't a good date.
So she didn't really.
Nothing.
So she doesn't like country music. That makes sense because it's awful.
She's never listened to country music.
Good for her. So
But
you tainted that pure mind, and you made her listen to some banjo shit.
I told her it was a country concert.
No, that's fine. That's fine. She probably had no idea what she was getting into. She's never heard it before, and you bring her to this Utah outdoor country concert. So maybe she's not trying to be rude and say, "Oh, I'm having a bad time."
We didn't click, so
okay.
No big deal.
But she says
it's a first.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
She says over the phone, or she texts you. She says she didn't have a good time. It was the worst date she's ever been on. Delete my number. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Wasn't the worst date she's ever been on. She just didn't have a good time.
Okay.
She didn't enjoy my company. Basically, blah 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 blah.
Okay. So
basically, she didn't see it. Yeah, she wasn't feeling it, and I needed to delete her number.
Did you?
But
did you?
I tell my what?
Did you delete her number?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good man.
I deleted her number.
Good man. All right.
But I didn't block her. I didn't block her on Snapchat, and we'll get back to that. But I tell my insurance company that she refuses to give her number, give her a statement and everything. So they remove her, everything like that, saying we're not going to cover if she won't give her a statement or anything like that. So I'm like, all right. So fast forward, I want to say about 2 months ago, and the concert was back in August. So fast forward like 3 months or so.
Okay.
And I get a message from her on Snapchat saying, hey, do you want to buy some content? And I'm like, what kind of content are you talking about? She's like, oh, I have a premium Snapchat now. And I was like, what the fuck?
No fucking way. God, bitches are scandalous. What? So this bitch told you to delete her number. Don't ever talk to me again.
I deleted it.
I had a bad time. I'm not gonna fucking tell you shit or talk to your insurance company. This is awful. And then 3 months later, because she's fucking hurting for money,
she comes up. Hey, do you want to buy my pussy pictures?
That and like personalized Snapchat. Oh my god, how much was she trying to charge you? How much was she trying to charge you?
I think it was like $25. $25 for a year or something like that.
For some fucking. And you said that she was okay looking.
She was okay. She wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I would have smashed.
Yeah, but do you like? Is it? Are they pictures that you would want to actively jerk off to? Do you think?
One time.
One time.
One time.
I said one time. Just one time. So
you gotta experience
one
it.
$25 payment for a few pictures that month, and just fucking smash it out, and then call it good.
Yeah. But I did not buy it because Why pay
Good
for
for
porn
you.
when I can get it free
No,
online?
fuck that bitch. I wouldn't have bought her premium Snapchat either. She fucking blew you off, said she had a terrible time. She's not feeling you and then wants you to fucking spend money? No.
Yeah, even
No
more
fucking
money
way.
because I bought all the drinks and food at the concert. Well, I bought all the drinks at the concert. The food was free, but I bought all the drinks at the concert.
Yeah.
She didn't drop anything on the concert. She didn't pay anything for the ticket. She didn't pay anything for the food or the drinks. She
You know
basically got a
what? I
free.
think that's something that like I really want to bring up with the girls. So like is it like 100% expected as a female to have the man pay for everything? I know it's like everyone says it's the chivalrous thing to do, and this and that, and the guy usually pays for it. But like, why are we not like? I feel like we're in a society now that everyone wants to split things, because I've been on dates like that where the woman's like, no, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, like I got me, like just get you, like we're out here to have a good time. I don't know. I don't know. That's something
Yeah.
I definitely want to talk about actually. So what do you think about
Well,
that? What do you think about? I mean, because you're the guy that won't fucking kiss on the first date, so you probably think that you should be paying for everything anyway.
well, if I ask the girl, I'll pay for it.
hmm
Unless she steps in and says, "Hey, let's just split it," and then I'm like, "All right, that's fine."
Okay.
If I
So
ask her out
you
first,
are
I
fully
offer to pay.
expecting to pay for everything if you had asked her out, unless she says
Yeah.
something otherwise. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can feel that because I do normally want to pay, especially if I'm the one asking someone out. There are instances where someone will try to give me money and be like, "No, don't worry about it." Um, I think that like later in like a dating scenario, like say we've been on like 3 or 4 dates, I think that is normally a time where if someone is just like, "Hey, I want to start paying for myself," and I'll be like, "Yeah, that's fine, absolutely. Like, if you want to split this, we can split this." Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of women like to feel or show that they are independent in that certain way, but there are also a lot that were like, "I can't believe you didn't fucking pay for me." Da, 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 this and that.
Yep.
So
I know a lot of girls like
I don't
that.
know. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. You don't really know what you're gonna get. So I don't know. You kind of just
Which is
go.
exactly why I offer to pay
Yeah, you go
unless
for the
she says
default.
something else, because
Yeah, you go
it's
for
a
the
double-edged
default.
sword. So I try and take the least damage.
So have you talked to her since?
Nope.
No. Did she block you on Snapchat?
Nope. But I blocked her.
I
I'm
bet
like, I
you.
don't need this no
I
more.
bet you she blocked you too. That's fucking rotten, dude. Are you gonna go and say something like that to someone who like went? I know that she was like the second choice, but I
Yeah.
mean that's. I mean you're on Tinder.
Even
It's Tinder. You're
we're
on
on
Tinder,
Tinder.
and you just got to go to a free show, even though it was country. You got some free food, you got some free booze, and you're gonna go ahead and tell me that it was the worst that you ever been on. I, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the females say. I
Oh, I
think.
know they're gonna turn me one.
Oh, they might. They might. I think that the only thing that I can say is maybe a couple things. First, it's a country concert. She wasn't into it, and maybe that just put her in like a wrong mindset. And I also think that leaving her to go backstage, even though you brought it up, I guarantee, because this is how women work, I guarantee, in the back of her mind, she was like, "Motherfucker left me. He left me here, and I'm all by
Yeah.
myself twiddling my thumbs." I guarantee it, and I guarantee that it was a factor in why she said she didn't have a good time. But though
But I
that's
did
my
bring her drink afterwards.
yeah, that's just my 2 cents,
'Cause-
man. That's my
Yeah.
2 cents. All right. Well, we're reaching kind of the time limit for this. So anything else you want to say before I let you go?
No, but if you need some more stories, I got some more.
Shit, send them in, man. Whoever else
Oh,
is
I will.
listening, send them in, and um, we can get you on call, and we can listen to some of these stories. Or if you live in the area, we can get you in here, and we can work on all of this. So, thank you, Chance. Is there? I know you're not big on social media. Is there anything that you want to plug? No,
Nope.
no, of course not. All right.
I don't use social media that much.
I got you. Okay. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for hopping in. And
Yeah, no problem.
yeah, and yeah, you'll hear this, and you'll hear their thoughts on your fucking abandoning your date at the concert. You abandoned
I did not abandon her. I brought her a beer afterwards.
Well, you'll hear their thoughts. We'll see what they got to say. But yeah, thanks again, man.
All right, bye.